Can you hear me? Check. I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Oh, hey, sorry, this is a secondary attempt, but I'm already live on YouTube, so that might be a little easier. Wow. Okay. Whew. Is my microphone on? No. Okay. Where's the mic- Hello. Oh, okay. Somebody. Thank you, Raylene. Wow. You guys are too early. It's 12 minutes to go. So I was just doing mic checks and get some of this stuff out the way. And wow, man, heads up. Thanks for the support. Oh, wow, 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 wow. We'll break it down and I'll properly introduce everyone, but, you know, oh, I'm loud. All right. So hopefully it's a presentation. You see the work I put into it. So hopefully I'm showing up strong, bow tie fresh like a job interview, man. So thank you guys for showing up. I mean, truth be told, we could just get into it if you guys can hear me. And how's my lighting, LT? Do I need that one? Just leave it on for the time being. All right. Since we are a little early and I work on the cracks in my voices, I have a few fail safes. So I have my book of quotes. So I'll read off a couple and just see how time goes and see how I can pass the time and check out the temperature of the room if that's all right. Alcohol is a liquid that can put the wreck in your recreation. I'm just going to randomly jump around and fill out what I have to do here. But as my eyes veer off, you're never underdressed. As you can come in with your robe on. You know, this is just me bow tie fashioning, just trying to be comfortable. I always have to do extra, and that's something I'll build on later. But I just want to feel comfortable and present a good package. You know what I'm saying, and let you guys know this content, this community is serious, it's safe. Not saying I would wear a bow tie every day, but it's a special occasion. So thank you guys for rocking with it. So I'm gonna throw a couple more random quotes out. Excuse me. Last one was anonymous, so I can start to feel comfortable and see how this goes. So a man takes a drink, the drink takes another, and the drink takes the man. Sinclair Lewis. I'll say that one again. A man takes a drink, the drink takes another, and the drink takes a man. Hope everything went well with you today with your check-in, Jim, with your health wise. Okay, so that's that. So we got a couple more minutes to spare before we really get into it, and so again, I got to check out the temperature of the room. So, uh, what's everybody's plans for Black History Month? Go. Sarcasm is loud here, so again, I'm just feeling my nerves out. You know, However, that is something that's important to me. So things like that, if I ever do move forward and this extension of what we have going on is moving that way, I'm leaking too much info. LT, you got to big up and be my mentor and help me through this. Maybe I could put something together and see what's happening and, you know, put something together and present something. And I say that sarcastically because it might be brushed over and it might not mean a lot of things to a lot of people, but I would be willing to share what it means to me, non-judgmental wise. You know what I mean? I'm not out here trying to revolutionize the recovering addict community, but I promise you guys 7:30 and we're not there yet. So I just got some, as they would call it, dead air time. So working. We're gonna cover all that, Felice. So so for those that came early, let me just get it out the way. This is probably like a long recovering addict commercial um, mixed in with some personal things and why it took so long and how things came about and um, so yeah, you know, you're right, Felice. Um, LT, my little homie, but that's my big OG, so that's where I'm going with this. Work on my Raylene, like, I'm gonna shout everybody out, but I'm not to the point where I can point yet, you know, and rewind and shout everybody out. So that's why we're here early. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Um, I'm gonna tell Jim why cleaning took so long, but it's recovery. So I just want to not lick the can yet, but um, you know, I'm not hiding. I'm not in the digital bushes. I just listen, learn, and then I speak in that order. So I'm not coming out guns blazing on the first day like we need a weight gym and you know and LT's been the big supportive dude. So if I can alleviate some of that pressure off him and his family and allow the laws of attraction to dictate, and separate and weed out or whatever or attract, I'm with that. So I got a couple more minutes. The kid is nervous. Oh, I forgot to say, I was having difficulties because I try to low budget do some things. So I was trying to be on Zoom at the same time. That's something I'll work on and LT will help me with. But for some reason, my camera is on. So I don't know. Maybe somebody could drop it in the link and create a Zoom channel and I'll link on that way if people want to familiarize themselves with each other. Oh, Lish, you right. Hold on. Priorities. Really don't have room to do it. Can this be a trust test? See me? Okay. I owed you that, Lish. Even though I did it on a Zoom one time and you weren't there, but you still call me out right now and I'm paying my dues because I plan on talking about accountability and things of that nature. So shout out to the shout out to the low budget studio. I appreciate you, LT, big OG. So I just want to do bigger and better. So next time you got to hold me accountable to 10, y'all. So I should at least be able to get 10 push-ups because I'm already winded. Right. Whew. Right. So without further ado, get into it. Whew, feel free to bail me out if you see me getting emotional or tapping out or um, saying too often. But the ums you got to let go. My name is Humphrey W. Humphrey. My first name and my last name are the same, which is very unique in of itself. So I feel like I was born, to be unique. That being said, I ask that if anyone refers to me, you either call me Hump or thanks to LT, it's become my porn name, like Big Hump. It has nothing to do with sexual. Like my real name is Humphrey. And the fact that my first and last name are the same, like I have a sense of pride about that. Like I have the family name. So some people have different ways of holding familial things valuable. I happen to be Humphrey Humphrey. So it is unique. So different phases in my life, people have called me different things. But I ask of you, either you call me Hump, but if it's too explicit, and if it, I've always offered people to call me H, so you can refer to me H. So the title says Big Hump, but it's really uh, me being a father to a little Hump. So I'll probably reveal that a few more times, but just get that out the way and be done with it. Hump. Then I have to settle in and be comfortable as Hump. Excuse me. I mean, honestly, I'm not afraid to reach out. Felice, if you drop the link or what, you guys help me out what I'm supposed to do. But you guys, whatever, I'm gonna try to concentrate and deliver a message because I know time flies by fast. So, a couple people have asked me, or several people, like, "Why are you doing this? What are you about? This, that, or the other?" Um, like, I'm not here to captivate you. I'm not gonna blow your mind. I'm not gonna I'm not looking for likes, subscribe, none of that. I'm just here for the community and branching off in another extension or another system of support for people out there. Which directly would lead me back to how I became connected to a recovering addict. I stumbled across it. Like I was like anybody else, uh, well, not like anybody else, but I was Googling like support systems and recovery and this, that, and the third. And um, I came across Recovering Addict. And for whatever reason, um, maybe it was the laws of attraction, it just stuck with me. And the comfort level and the uniqueness of what was being provided and what continues to be provided was just, it was a beautiful thing, and I've seen a lot of things in my life. So I'm gonna jump around as a 30-year-old, or not 30-year-old, I wish. As somebody who struggled with alcohol for 30 years, um, you know, it's nice to log on and see somebody develop their own custom, unique sense of recovery as maybe they should go unnamed. Somebody shared something today like my recovery is not the day from when I stopped using or drinking or drugging, it's from this point. And I just appreciate the custom platform that has been created within this community. So if you accept what's open and available for you, you can customize your own recovery system, and that's a beautiful thing. So again, I'm a randomly jump around, but as you listen and as you become more engaged in this community, I think there's more tools, for you to pick up and utilize and things of that nature. And how do I come into play for this? A few different reasons. Most recently, just hearing conversations about selfishness. I'm doing this because I'm selfish in my recovery, and I'm doing anything that it takes to wake up every day and hit the reset button and try to have a beautiful day. Like if you ask me honestly, how long have you been sober, Hump? Like my eyes gonna go up and I'm gonna think of a year or something, or, you know, if I unlearn some things and I try something different, like for me, I'm like, when did your recovery begin? This morning when I woke up, and it brings a smile to my face. So it was beautiful here to hear someone else have, a similar level of thinking. And I say all that to say, like, I'm not in disagreement with anyone. It's just a wide platform where you can customize your recovery. You know, you can jump in at any time. There's a huge support system. LT runs it down better than I do, but it's up to us to continue to support that message. So you can jump in the Discord. I had a hard time figuring out what Discord was because people kept saying jump into Discord, jump into Discord, jump into Discord. If somebody would have told me it was an app, like I would have downloaded it so much sooner and been like, oh, okay, how y'all doing? But I didn't know what Discord was. People was just like jump in Discord. However, once you jump in Discord, a lot of other opportunities could open up. I've I've recently seen comments from people who might recently join the community. They have a hard time finding people, or maybe they feel like people are not online or engaged, or that's just one format of what's going on. Like you can also scroll off and see who's online and message somebody who you might have a familiar name with, or like for me, for instance, that's why I'm putting myself out there. So, if you scroll online and you see Hump, you can private message me, and I can do the best I can to assist you with whatever you're going through. So we're just going to continue to build and grow this community and figure things out. With me personally, I feel like when I joined, how am I doing with my microphone? Because I'm feeling like I'm rambling, and so y'all check in with me. Um, I feel like when I joined, LT made the comparison. He was offering us protein shakes. Like this is not a professional community. This is a community of advice and support and things of that nature. But as we continue to grow, a lot more things are becoming available. Thank you guys. A lot more things are becoming available, where somebody might not necessarily be able to help you, but they can point you in the right direction or point you in the direction of professional help. So as we get to learn each other and navigate and, figure things out, excuse me, more people will become comfortable. So this is an introduction because there's a show specifically dedicated on Thursday. We have a Thursday night live, a Sunday night live, and a Tuesday night live, in addition to so many other things I can't point to and do cool stuff until LT helps me figure it out. But you can jump into Discord and somebody will help you navigate through what's going on and things of that nature. Um, so again, jumping around, rambling. I've worked for, I've helped build, and I've spoke at nonprofits and things like that. My background is more of, instead of telling a story, I'll share with my background as I become more comfortable in, you know, again, my nerves, have an audience to cater to. Everything I've ever done before, prior to this, the audience you're speaking to. So right now it's kind of a challenge, but as you guys are sharing and showing, support, I feel more comfortable in processing and, where and how I can continue to support recovering addict. I think I forgot about. So a long time ago, I ran into it online and I jumped into it, and we call it digital bushes. Me myself, I never even engaged. I just excuse me, I listened. As I said before, regardless of my background, I've learned to listen, learn, and then speak. So I listened for maybe a month or two before I ever even typed anything or anything like that. So I was able to learn personalities and things of that nature. So I kind of became aware before I typed in and had some unique dialogue, welcoming dialogue, of course, with LT and stuff like that. But once I became engaged, um, it was powerful. It was powerful. It was powerful as it continues to be. Again, which directly, impacts why I'm here is because um, as LT's vision continues to grow, like I feel like there is support. And when I say I'm selfish, like and said maybe 10 days ago this is something I was going to do, it was a revelation where I had to be held accountable. Like if I put it into the universe, recovering addicts gonna hold me accountable. So if I say I'm cleaning the room or I'm gonna work on my life, you guys did a wonderful job of holding me accountable. Whether it took me 2 weeks, this, that, and the other, what people don't know when people are struggling specifically, you know, not confident in their recovery. When people are struggling, like, man, I'm trying to get off the couch, to be honest. Brittany or you know, another member of the community put it out there, look good, feel good. So simple things. I had to put it all together. I had to take my medication, I had to have a proper meal, I had to take care of hygiene. I'm going through rituals, I'm doing all kind of things because I promised people and I committed. And you guys hey, oh shit. You guys held me accountable. If I get a window situation, storms happen and stuff. So we're just gonna work it. But you guys held me accountable. So it's not that I'm hiding in the bushes. As somebody who struggles to communicate, I can also recognize when there's a breakdown in communication. So for me, it's not that I'm hiding in the bushes. Sometimes I'm just listening to people go back and forth and have dialogue. And, sometimes you just got to fall back, listen, and know when and where to speak. And that's kind of the, where I'm at with it. Like I said, there's Jake. You can venture forward. You got Teeter working on things going on in New Mexico. Who knows what he's going to do? Miss Cherie, I don't want to forget anybody, so help me out, you guys. But there's a large community of people, and I just feel like even when I check in with those people and I listen and I chime in, I don't have to agree with everything, but I'm able to take the biscuits and gravy if that's what I want and leave everything else. You know what I'm saying? So if I could provide that, and if somebody could communicate, or I mean, if somebody can connect with the things I'm saying, it's just like another opportunity, for somebody else to succeed in recovery in this community and overall. So, I mean, I could sit here in front of you and I mean, in front of you with my bow tie and ramble on, and that's just kind of how I am, and some things I'm gonna have to work through. But eventually, I'm gonna get to my personal struggles. Not, I don't have a story to tell. If you want a story, I can get you one. My brother will tell you a story, and he's a motivational speaker and an author, and he's going to charge you a pretty penny. So I'm confident and I'm validated in the things I'm saying, regardless of if I jump around and if I'm nervous. I still have an obligation to share what's in my heart and you know, share the truth. Jerry shares the truth. The community shares the truth. And let me look over here. Look good, feel good. Thank you, Brittany, because I digress. Um, let me take a drink of water, and you guys say something in the comments and let me know how I'm doing so I can progress and work some of this stuff out. I don't want to, vent or this is not my time to verbally vomit. This is like an introduction to things that are happening in the intro show for the 7 o'clock, show for Jake. So 8 o'clock show. So make sure you guys support that. But I just gotta take a break. You guys help me out. Give me a minute. Commercial timeout. Click to Cassie. Ah, okay. I think I forgot about Dano. Don't forget Dano. And somebody dropped the link to that fabulous commercial or stereotype. Like if you haven't checked it out, it's hilarious. If I'm not really cool at dropping links, but I could drop scripts. So make sure you go to Recovering Addict YouTube and look up that commercial, man. That's we can't look at ourselves and laugh at ourselves and just another extension of recovery, man. It's just a beautiful thing. It tickled me to death. So, check yourself and what kind of stereotypes do you think we're missing? I know I might think some we're missing, quiet guy, nervous guy, suspicious guy, gangbanger guy, know-it-all guy. But it was beautiful. It was phenomenal. So you guys make sure you support and let's keep it rocking. Cry guy. That's kind of how I got into this, just to randomly jump around as I get myself comfortable. Oh, that's another thing. Merc just sparked a thought for me. LT's been phenomenal, and we're growing and people trying to. Well, myself, I can't speak for people, but I'm trying to figure out um, how can I positively affect and contribute to not only my own recovery, but the channel that's here discussing things like sobriety versus recovery, things like that. But LT offered me well, not, no, he didn't. Anybody could be a moderator if you step up and assume the responsibilities of the community. And that was there and that was offered, um, which directly leads into another thought, which let me give a big virtual hug to the moderators, but two specifically. We have to worry about vicarious trauma and what we take on in this community. Like, think about it seriously. There's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of people seeking out help and things of that nature. So while we can always greet people and meet them at the door, my heart goes out to a couple specific moderators that just not only moderate, but they control and really contribute to the community, man. And I just want to send them a big virtual hug. I don't know, they probably know who they are. I wish I could, have their permission to shout their name out. But if you're familiar with the community, um, I'm doing this because this is my family. I have no dog, no puppy. I'm stuck inside the house. There's a lot going on. So you guys are my family, not just in a supportive way. Like, this is literally my family. So when people hurt, I hurt. Um, which is why I'm here also to make myself vulnerable and put myself in a position like like many of them do. I got permission on one. Um, and this is no rank on anybody or anything like that. But as far as like people meeting you at the door and people being consistent and um, Alicia, like, you are supported, you are loved. You know, again, this is motivation for me to come out and share, what happens in this community. So when people are hurting, we feel it, or I feel it. When people jump on and speak about loyalty or gang banging in Canada, like, there's people that's listening attentively. There's one more I want to drop the name, but unless they give me permission, I know they know who they are. Alish, we love you. Like, we love everybody, but I was saying things about vicarious trauma and stuff like that. Lish, she's knowledgeable and she knows, how to take care of herself. But we as a community, I just want to make sure we're looking out and taking care of each other and, appropriating and pointing people in the right directions and supporting people in the way that they should. But um, big ups to all the moderators who help control and facilitate the madness and the nonsense and things like that. But a big virtual hug just to make sure we uplift them and any moderator who's struggling, Savage, any mod who's struggling. But in the level of recovery, at times we all get down, which is again why I had to get up off my couch. I see myself on a couple Zooms, not looking like myself, and um, I had to recognize, like, am I depressed, or am I depressed level one here? It's a lot going on. So I had to work on self and put it out there and challenge myself. So that's what this intro is about, leading up to the live coming up. Is just me, open, honest, saying, hey, you know, struggle time is okay. It's okay to struggle. If you mess up, it's not the end of the world. And I'm here to have the presence to share that with people. I don't need a recovery date to say, hey, I will share with you booze that's still in my mind. You know what I mean? I'll be 85% transparent, 10% you can pick my brain on, and 5% I have to keep to myself. But that 85% of transparency is the same other people are showing with me, whether they're talking from their couch, whether they're saying, hey, I heard this, or, you don't have to have 20 years in the game, to share an experience that might help somebody else in recovery. You guys don't know who the mod is that we're sending? I'm surprised he hasn't helped me drop links right now. But I mean, there's people who do subtle things, that people just wouldn't appreciate. And, for instance, yesterday, I'm like, do Big Hump, Google YouTube Big Hump. And somebody dropped a link because, it expedites the process and it might help somebody else. You know, There it is. There it is. You know, right, Merc. It's not only about the job that we're doing, it's about still holding, uplifting and holding each other up when we're not doing our best. And that's not to say that people are not doing their best, but two big virtual hugs 2 times from Home Pimpin' to Miss Alicia and Merc, man. You guys are huge in the community, and a large part of my, you know, like I say, when you jump in online, and if you send a message, somebody will correspond. So just find those people, whether it's Savage, Jake, anybody you feel a connection to. If you're new to the recovery, or if you're just tuning in right now, or we're just gonna make progress. But I really say, just check in on any channel, any format you can, and find something you connect with, link up with, and somebody will support you, in some way, shape, or fashion. Or if not, like I said, refer you to proper services. Um, I don't know. Before I close out, I feel like I'm short on breath, you know. Um, but moving forward, I think I want to. I keep saying my experiences, and that's again, that's why I keep saying also, like, I'm not sharing a story. If this is something that can continue dialogue going, just let me know, and I hope to continue to build. Like, I can do it at any time to fit anybody's schedule or accommodation. So I say I'm a work in progress, um, but along the lines of, like, I won't always have on a bow tie. I'll probably never have on a bow tie again, to be honest, unless I feel special. But when I say my experiences as related to recovery, you know, um, I'll share my personal experiences as far as, like, family addiction, um, like dual diagnosis. I'm, I can be open about jail, DUIs, domestic violence, aggressive male behavior, just things I've listened to and say. Um, so I'm just gonna, we see you, Stephanie, you're always welcome. But I'd like to contribute my perspective and my experiences, and then not telling anybody how to do anything type of way, but again, just share my experiences. And you see convicts over my wall and things like that's who I am. And um, you know, continue to crush stereotypes and things of that nature. So I probably got 5 more minutes to kill. I don't want to ramble on. Um, Not real big on Q&A, but I will take some feedbacks in the comments. Um, if somebody wants me to address anything. 'Cause I'm sweating like bullets. I mean, we know this family is amazing. Um, we recover together. We we recover better together. Um, that's going to be a great topic. Um, the truth. That's what I mean. Like these are. Uh, I mean, I use the blades up here, and then I use the trimmers down here. And you can inbox me, and I hit you. I hit you with the info. You know, shaving is not hard for us brothers. So it's a great question, Jerry. Is my camera picking up something I can't see? I don't know. You know, this is for the people. How we doing? Hey. Why don't I sweat? That's a great question. Because if you prepare, you know, you sweat ready. So when I say I'm cleaning the office, I got to get ready. So if I start sweating, I don't know the situation, but I'm doing the best I can to be prepared, which would directly feed into some of my struggles and how I got by and how I figured some things out. You know, I could have showed up in a t-shirt today. I chose not to. You know, I always wear. I always, excuse me, have learned. You know what I mean. I've had to work harder in life just to, parallel. So I don't want to get into that on day one. We got 4 minutes to go. Ain't nobody. Hey, Um, but I love y'all, man. I hope, I had something to contribute today. I work on my blunders and things of that nature. And if I can do it again, I'll let you guys know in a few days. Uh, LT can, Big OG, let him know. Like I had to go back and look at this and figure out some things. But thank you guys, man. I love you guys. I love Recovering Addict. I don't downplay it when I say this is my family. So I'm rocking with everybody, any part, any. I love it, man. So I hope we continue to grow, get stronger. Make sure you tune into the live, following right now, man. Stay tuned. And then I don't even know how to log off. Love y'all, man. Make sure you check out the live. Let's check out the live. Love you, Nicole, Jim, Jerry, Kyle, Brittany, Lish, who calls me H, everybody, Felice, Uncle Des, Michelle, out the bushes. All right, everybody switch over because I'm trying to switch over to you guys. Be safe. Have a good one.